Have you ever considered that the Bible, with its timeless wisdom, might hold the key to unlocking financial prosperity without relying on a conventional job? Yes, the secret lies within the words of Solomon, the wisest man who ever lived. In a world where success is often equated with a stable job, the Bible challenges us with a radically different perspective, revealing that true wealth comes not from a paycheck, but from divine wisdom and an entrepreneurial mindset. Imagine living in financial freedom, where your income doesn't depend on a boss or a monthly salary. This is what we're here to explore: how Solomon's wisdom can transform your view of money and open doors to lasting prosperity. Let's break through myths, uncover truths, and understand how we can multiply wealth without falling into the trap of greed. If this has sparked your curiosity, get ready to discover secrets that few know about. Before we dive deeper, I want to invite you to take a moment and reflect, remove any distractions, and prepare your heart and mind to receive this message. Each teaching today is a crucial piece in building the financial freedom you desire. So stay with us until the end. God has something powerful in store for you, and this could be the transformation you've been waiting for. Wisdom and excellence are true pillars for those seeking genuine, lasting prosperity. Solomon, with all his wealth and discernment, knew that the key to success wasn't just in working a regular job, but in applying divine wisdom and giving your best in everything. As he says in Proverbs 8 verse 18, "With me are riches and honor, enduring wealth and prosperity." Isn't it incredible to think that prosperity isn't an exclusive prize for a select few, but a reward for those who walk in excellence and integrity? True financial freedom doesn't come from chasing money. It comes from pursuing excellence in everything you do. Think about Daniel, who, though taken captive to a foreign land, earned favor with the kings of Babylon. Daniel stood out, not because he sought power, but because he served with excellence. By applying wisdom and excellence in all his actions, Daniel was elevated to a place of honor. Even in the face of daily struggles, his diligent efforts led him to a place of prosperity. How many of us can learn from Daniel's example? He teaches us that even in adverse conditions, diligent effort and total dedication can lead to prosperity. Too often, we limit ourselves to thinking that our salary or formal job is our only path to success. But Solomon challenges us to look beyond that vision. What if, instead of seeking just a paycheck, you sought excellence in everything you do, seeing every task as an opportunity to grow? It's not the job itself that restricts us. It's the lack of purpose. When we work with wisdom, we open doors that go beyond a paycheck, turning our work into a path to lasting wealth that is closer to our true essence. Excellence attracts favor and creates new opportunities. Solomon wisely states in Proverbs 22 verse 29, "Do you see a man skilled in his work? He will stand before kings. He will not stand before obscure men." This isn't a coincidence. It's a reward for consistency and discipline. When you act with wisdom, even simple tasks acquire value. Excellence transforms the mundane into tools for good. But excellence requires more than skill. It asks for a renewed mind, free of myths about money and limiting beliefs. How many times have you heard that wealth is dangerous or that money is bad? This kind of thinking blocks financial freedom and keeps us away from multiplying our riches. Solomon knew that the issue wasn't with money, but with how it was used. Like Daniel, you can prosper by being faithful and wise in every choice. When we seek wisdom and excellence, we are always preparing ourselves for what God has in store for us in the future. This commitment readies us to multiply wealth and conquer our financial independence. Daniel and Solomon understood the importance of preparation and proactivity. Their diligent work and desire to honor God placed them in positions of influence and lasting wealth. Are you preparing to take advantage of the opportunities God places in your path? The road to prosperity lies in committing to values and purpose. Excellence requires us to go beyond comfort zones, challenge laziness, and reach for something greater. If we are willing to serve with a full heart, God is faithful to position us in places of honor. Every moment offers the chance to seek prosperity that comes from wisdom and excellence. And like Daniel and Solomon, we can open doors to opportunities that go beyond human expectations. But this is just the beginning. Excellence is not just an ideal. It's a passport to opportunities that many never even imagine. Solomon reminds us in Proverbs 22, verse 29, "Do you see a man skilled in his work? He will stand before kings. He will not stand before obscure men." This verse shows that excellence cultivated with persistence does not go unnoticed. In a world where many seek shortcuts, dedication and the effort to do your best remain the true keys to prosperity and unique opportunities. Think of someone who completes their tasks with full commitment, transforming what seems simple into something of value. When we seek excellence, we do more than just do our jobs. We bring a unique value that stands out. Excellence is like a rare gem that shines, drawing attention from those around us. Instead of depending solely on a job, an excellent person creates a unique path where lasting wealth and financial freedom are natural outcomes of continuous, well-directed effort. Daniel's example is powerful for anyone who desires to live this truth. Taken captive to a foreign land, he stood out for the excellence with which he performed all his tasks. Daniel didn't seek recognition, but his passion for excellence caught the king's eye. When someone strives to do their best, even in minor tasks, God elevates them to places of honor. Like Daniel, we are called to use our talents to open doors that no formal job could ever provide. This mindset of excellence doesn't mean perfection. It means a constant dedication to rising above mediocrity in a world where many settle for the minimum. Those who choose diligence shine with their own light. Solomon encourages us to break free from laziness and procrastination, persisting in every task with a higher purpose. Excellence is an attitude, a daily decision to strive for the best, not out of vanity, but because it is how we live our purpose and find meaning in our actions. To build an entrepreneurial mindset, it's necessary to understand that excellence also prepares us for the unexpected. The excellent person is always ready for challenges, and when opportunities arise, they are prepared to embrace them. Like a tree that bears fruit, excellence also multiplies wealth, creating opportunities that lead to new sources of income and stability. This is why excellence is more than a requirement. It is a blessing that creates financial freedom. Excellence is a value that can be passed down, just as Daniel and Solomon influenced generations with their examples. By living with diligence and excellence, we can inspire others and, in doing so, not only experience true prosperity, but also contribute to creating a culture of growth and financial independence. The path of excellence is the way to unlock lasting prosperity. Living with excellence isn't just a choice, it's a transformative way of life that has the power to inspire and impact those around us. It teaches us that greatness doesn't appear by chance. It's attracted through dedication, effort, and integrity. Those who remain committed to the pursuit of excellence are often elevated to positions of honor. Just as Solomon said, they are placed before kings. And this honor is not just for personal enjoyment, but for fulfilling a greater purpose. Every step we take toward excellence brings us closer to true freedom and prepares us for life's challenges. It's in that space where prosperity aligns with purpose, creating a life that's about far more than just wealth. The Bible offers a profound perspective on the relationship between wealth and wisdom. Solomon, in all his wisdom, teaches that the issue was never the money itself, but rather the love of money. In Ecclesiastes 5 verse 10, he warns, "He who loves money will not be satisfied with money." This is a powerful lesson. When we treat money as the ultimate goal, we fall into a trap of constant dissatisfaction. True prosperity comes from a wisdom that uses resources for good, not for self-indulgence. Abraham and Job exemplify this wisdom. Both were incredibly wealthy, yet their wealth never ruled them. They saw it as a blessing from God, a tool to fulfill a higher purpose. This teaches us that true prosperity is found when our hearts are centered, understanding that wealth is just a means to serve God and others. Imagine shifting your motivation from simply chasing money to seeking financial freedom with the intent to help those in need. This transforms your view of wealth. The Bible shows us that money can be a path to doing good, but only when it aligns with our values and purpose. How often do we hear that money is the root of all evil? Yet, 1 Timothy 6 verse 10 clarifies that it's the love of money that's dangerous, not the money itself. It's the excessive attachment that leads us astray. Solomon reminds us that wisdom is the true treasure, and those who seek it find something far more valuable than money. This wisdom invites us to build a healthy relationship with money, seeing it as an ally, not an enemy. When we view money as a tool, we gain clarity on how to use it wisely. Think about it. You can spend money endlessly on things that fade, or you can invest in a prosperous future while helping others along the way. Investing in financial education is a wise act because it equips us to multiply what we receive, creating lasting wealth and purpose. This is where the entrepreneurial mindset aligns with biblical wisdom. It allows us to grow wealth without losing sight of what truly matters. Solomon, with all his riches, knew that money, when managed well, is a blessing. But when it becomes the focus of our lives, it diverts us from God's path. Wisdom, on the other hand, keeps us grounded. By making money our servant instead of our master, we find true financial independence and peace. Understanding this truth makes prosperity no longer a distant dream, but a reality that anyone can achieve. With wisdom, we see that crises and difficulties don't defeat us. They teach us to be better stewards. When we understand that money is a resource to serve a greater purpose, it becomes something much more, an instrument to impact lives. We begin to build a legacy of prosperity and values that are far more precious than wealth itself. Solomon's wisdom guides us to live balanced lives, where prosperity is achieved without compromising our peace or values. God calls us to a life where wealth and purpose walk hand in hand, never competing with each other. It's wisdom that leads the way, preparing us for the next step in our journey. Education and financial management are essential pillars for true freedom. Financial education is key for those who want to achieve real prosperity. Solomon teaches us in Proverbs 4 verse 7, "Wisdom is the principal thing. Therefore, get wisdom." This wisdom includes learning how to manage resources well. How many people do you know who, despite earning well, still struggle financially? This isn't solved just by earning more money. It's about having a mindset that knows how to multiply wealth and use it with purpose. With solid financial education, every gain becomes an opportunity for growth. The example of Joseph in Egypt is a classic lesson in wise management. During the years of plenty, he wisely stored up resources, preparing for the lean times ahead. This kind of wisdom doesn't come from natural gifts alone. It requires conscious preparation. Joseph wasn't hoarding out of greed, but out of responsibility for the future. Similarly, financial education teaches us to look beyond the present, plan strategically, and use money as a tool for good. It ensures our security and that of those we care about. The lack of financial education can cause even the wealthiest to lose it all. No matter how much you earn, without a wise mindset to manage resources, money can slip away. Solomon knew this truth, and that's why he emphasized the pursuit of wisdom. Imagine being able to organize your finances so that you live with financial freedom, free from anxiety or end-of-month stress. This is the power of financial education. It brings peace, knowing you're building a solid future without relying on anyone. Financial management teaches us that every decision matters, whether it's saving, investing, or avoiding unnecessary debt. Think of the peace that comes from knowing you're constructing a secure future, step by step. When we see money as something God has entrusted to us, our vision expands. Money becomes a blessing that allows us to help others, build a legacy, and be prepared for life's crises. Financial wisdom helps us multiply wealth responsibly so that it serves us and those around us. Many fall into the trap of thinking that if they just earn more, all their problems will be solved. But without financial preparation, even the greatest fortune can disappear. That's why learning is an ongoing process, and financial education is an investment in our future. It helps us make wise, proactive decisions, ensuring our financial growth. It's not exclusive to experts. It's a skill anyone can develop by seeking wisdom and applying it every day. By being proactive in managing our resources, we create solid financial independence, rooted in values and purpose. When we're diligent in managing finances, we're ready for life's challenges. Like Joseph, who planned ahead, we are called to prepare and use money as a resource to reach our goals. Financial education is a compass that guides us on the right path, avoiding waste and misdirection. We understand that prosperity isn't a product of chance, but a result of choosing to live with wisdom and planning. Those who dedicate themselves to learning financial education and management are building a prosperous and balanced life. They don't rely solely on a salary or job, but have a solid foundation that allows them to face crises with confidence. Financial management teaches us to sow diligently, knowing that the harvest will come in due time. This leads us to an entrepreneurial mindset, one that thrives on proactive steps and long-term vision, just as Solomon urged us to observe the diligent ant in Proverbs 6 verse 6. Achieving financial freedom isn't a matter of waiting for overnight success. It's the result of consistent effort, dedication, and a mindset focused on opportunity. Being an entrepreneur doesn't always mean starting your own business. It's about adopting the mindset of an entrepreneur. A person with an entrepreneurial mindset sees possibilities where others see barriers. Rather than waiting for doors to open, they create their own path. Even if you have a stable job, a true entrepreneur is always looking to develop new skills and explore additional income streams. This is what real entrepreneurial thinking looks like in action. It's about taking proactive steps to build wealth that lasts. Every effort counts in the journey toward true financial independence, and diligence is key to creating long-lasting prosperity. In a world where many are looking for shortcuts, the diligent entrepreneur knows that consistency is what pays off in the end. The wisdom of Solomon teaches us that well-done work leads to rewards, but it also warns against laziness and complacency. It's time to stop waiting for things to happen without effort. If we want real financial freedom, we need to act with faith and persistence, trusting that our dedicated efforts will be blessed. An entrepreneurial mindset helps us turn challenges into opportunities. How many times has a crisis pushed us to discover a hidden talent or develop a skill we didn't know we had? Facing challenges with courage and determination builds a solid foundation for future success. It's no coincidence that many entrepreneurs rise to the occasion during times of crisis. Those with this mindset know that every setback is an opportunity for growth, and that persistence is an investment in a future of financial freedom. The key to this journey is always staying prepared for the unexpected. A diligent person anticipates their needs and continuously seeks to improve their skills. This proactive approach ensures financial independence, where life's uncertainties no longer disrupt your peace of mind. By embracing lifelong learning, entrepreneurs stay one step ahead, realizing that true wealth isn't just about accumulation. It's about proactive, disciplined vision. Being responsible with your resources, thinking about the future, and building a safety net for both yourself and your family are all part of this entrepreneurial path. It's a road towards self-sufficiency, where every step is guided by purpose and strong values. Solomon reminds us that work done with diligence and intelligence is what brings lasting prosperity. This prosperity isn't just financial, it's also spiritual, bringing peace and security. Ultimately, the entrepreneurial mindset teaches us that financial freedom is attainable for those who choose the path of diligence and perseverance. Those who sow wisely reap abundantly. As we walk this path, we prepare ourselves to face any challenges life may bring, knowing that our prosperity is grounded in faith and an entrepreneurial spirit. Challenges will come, but they also teach us valuable lessons. Crisis moments can be turning points for growth. Solomon's words in Proverbs 24 verse 10 tell us that if we falter in times of trouble, our strength will be small. But the wise see in every crisis an opportunity to become stronger. Think about how many successful entrepreneurs, like Daniel in the Bible, transformed adversity into opportunity. Despite facing many trials, Daniel remained faithful, wise, and diligent. His integrity elevated him, even in the most difficult times. His story teaches us that we, too, can find wisdom and strength through every challenge. If we face our crises with the same mindset, we can unlock countless opportunities for growth. Crises teach us to rely more on our faith and diligence than on external resources. True strength isn't found in avoiding problems. It's in confronting them with courage and confidence. These moments of difficulty are shaping us, teaching us to value what really matters. A financial crisis, for instance, can open our eyes to the importance of financial education and wise resource management. When people face adversity, many decide to seek out more knowledge, and that pursuit of wisdom often leads to life-changing transformations. When we tackle a crisis with resilience, we gain the authority and experience to help others. Like Joseph in the Bible, who used his experiences in Egypt to save his family and nation, we, too, can become sources of hope for others in similar situations. Our own success becomes a living testimony that it's possible to overcome and grow, even in the toughest of times. For the true entrepreneur, difficulties aren't a reason to run away. They're opportunities for innovation. How many great ideas and solutions have emerged from problems no one else could solve? If we begin to see challenges as stepping stones towards something greater, we shift our perspective, positioning ourselves to take advantage of every opportunity.